don't know what I'm gonna order. Let me check. Sorry, I'm just at the drive-in. Hold on. Hey, I look terrible. Don't mind my appearance. Whatever. I'm at the Panera Breads drive-in. Like, I'm at the Panera Breads drive-in, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to order for lunch. I'm not really sure yet. I'll figure it out.
Hi, how may I help you?
I'm not sure yet.
Hurry, your
Um,
time.
Hi. So I am so hungry. It's lunchtime, really. Hold on. And I'm very hungry. I was just driving everywhere, pretty much. Yeah, so, I don't know. Yeah, I have this, and it's an Arizona iced tea, and I really always like the designs on the iced tea. I'm sure you've seen this. This one is Arnold Palmer, and it's for the half and half, iced tea and lemonade. So that's what I had to drink, and these are cheaper than, like, it's kind of a pain because once you open it, like, who's gonna drink this whole thing in one? I mean, sometimes I don't, but it's still good. So that's what I had to drink. And today I got, well, you could see already from the clicking on it, I got Panera Bread. I can name some of these. Surprise! What did I get? MUKBANG. What did I get? You know, instead of putting it on the thing, so you click on it wondering what I'm going to eat for lunch today. What am I going to eat today? But you don't know what exactly unless I put it in the title. I got this soup. It's French onion. I know it's kind of boring, but I went to the drive-thru and I just didn't know what to get at the last minute. I was just like, whatever. I felt like I was waiting forever. I mean, I felt like I was, oh, and the baguette. They better give me butter. Oh, it looks like croutons. Nice. And, my salad. They didn't give me butter, so I'm going to have to use my own. But this is really what I got. And the salad is right here. Let's dig in, shall we? I think this is the Thai chicken salad. I'll show you more later. I think the first thing I'm going to eat, actually, what should it be, the salad or the soup? I mean, what's the etiquette of eating? Like, do you eat the salad first, or do you eat the soup, or what do you eat first? I think I'm going to dig into the salad. It comes like, oh, the dressing is right here. I'm going to put the dressing in the salad really quick. Yes, yummy. This is the Thai chicken. I've had it before. I'm so starving. Let's get ready to eat, shall we? And I'm going to put this right here and that right there. And I'm going to have to get butter, like I said. My contact lens has been bothering me. So the reason why I went out, I'll show you how this looks. That looks so good, right? Sorry if you can't really see it. I'm just eating out the takeout box, like so. When I was on the panel for the Big Bang Theory at Comic-Con a couple years back, I was supposed to ask a question, and the question I asked them, yes, let me tell you something. Hold on, I have a story time for you. Let me get butter real quick. Hold on. I feel good. Hold on. Hey, so I got butter. I have like some weird stuff going on right now. I have butter for the baguette, but we're just gonna eat this really yummy salad. Ooh, and I'll tell my story. Oh, this is so good. This is delicious. Panera Bread. I wasn't sure what I was gonna eat. I was hungry. I actually was on the way. You know how last week I said I called the radio station. Chicken is in there. A bunch of other stuff. There's edamame seeds. All kinds of goodies. Mmm. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to like enjoy my food like without getting into like talking. Sometimes I find that when I eat and talk, I don't really pay attention to the food. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to keep this interesting, I guess. I don't know either. I love the way takeout boxes look, specifically the Chinese takeout when they have that little red thing and the chopsticks. I like it so much that I got a Christmas ornament of a takeout box. And guess what? I had it over there and I was sweeping and mopping. I knocked into it and it fell down. And it broke! Last time it fell and it broke and only the chopsticks went off and I glued it. This last time, however, it fell off. There's no fixing it. I had to order another one. Ooh, this one has everything on it and it's spicy. Like the sauce is a little bit spicy. The salad dressing. Some of it just fell on the keypad. I'm not using my phone. Panera has the best salads. So good. Sometimes I go to Salad Works. They're okay, you know, they're good. So big, and it's like $10 for like a salad. The thing is, I get the half and half. I get the half salad and half of soup because otherwise it's too big of a salad, and I get bored of salads after a while. But this one, everything is well mixed. You know how sometimes you have a salad and the dressing doesn't mix everything? This one got everything. I have a story time and I have to tell you where I was right now. So, you know, I won last week that, the contest. Quesadilla wings. So I decided I would go pick it up today. And, I don't feel like talking right now. I'm trying to eat. Edamame, the crispy little things on it. Yum. And I didn't want to get fast food. I was thinking Chick-fil-A, but I was like, no, because I'll feel gross after. You know, at least when I eat salad, I feel good. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just like really. Wow. Look at that. So good. Oh, that's what I was tasting. I just tasted something that tasted like. I'm like, it's cilantro. It has cilantro in here the whole time? Maybe it's parsley, but it tastes like cilantro. Yes. Yeah, it's cilantro. This is so good. It's the chicken thigh. Yes. I'm almost done with it. I'm just gobbling this up. I love it. And it has nuts and everything on it. I'll slow down. I do have butter for the bread. Let me put this to the side so I can put some butter on it. Baguette. This is so delicious, this whole thing. I don't care. I just don't care. I got weighed today because I had to go to the doctor's for my thyroid, and I can't believe how much I weigh. I'm like, what the heck? Like, I gotta lose, seriously, I gotta lose 30 pounds. And I know I have a double chin and it's gross, and I'm really disgusted by it. Anyways, let's continue eating, shall we? This meal is delicious. Alright. I want my soup now. I'm like, yeah, so I went up to trying to get the address to go to pick up my beer that I won. And I couldn't figure it out, you know? So I called and they gave me the address, but I forgot it. And they're trying to drive me somewhere far that I don't know where I was going. I mean, Chicago isn't where the radio station is. So then I called them, and they said they're not giving out the certificates, right? I said, no, I called last week, not this week. They went to look for my name. My name was not in it, in the system. And they said, well, I'm not sure what we can do because you're not in the system. Like, I never won. Right? I was like, well, I called last week. You know what I'm saying? And they couldn't find my name. Oh my gosh, I'm done with this. So, they're like, I'm sorry, well, first of all, we don't even have the tickets to give you until next week. And then I'm like, nobody called me to tell me they don't have the tickets so I can pick up my Yinling. You know what I'm saying? Nobody told me that. And now my name's not even in the system as if I never won. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? Because, you know, I told them my last name. Listen, this is simple. Then they call me back. And they're like, hi, oh, I just wanted to know, we did find you in the system, but your last name, somebody put you in wrong. Like, they put me in the system wrong. Like, they messed up my name. I'm going to dip some of this in here, okay? Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is so freaking good. Wow. I love French onion soup. Oh my gosh. My dad once bit into bread from Panera, and his tooth literally broke off. It really did. It was so hard. For a while, he was thinking, could that be a lawsuit? My parents have never sued before. They could have, lots of times, for medical malpractice, but they never did. But, you know, you don't think about it at the time, you know, but then later you're like, maybe I could have did something about that. Because my dad found in front of the jail when he was picking me up one time. And it was icy. And the jail freaking robs people. Oh, anyways, right? That flew out of my mouth. Sorry, but whatever. French onion is good. I'm glad I ate this second because it is still a little bit, it's hot, you know. This is so hearty and delicious. They only gave me a couple croutons, but whatever. Or were the croutons for the salad? No, I'm not sure. Because actually I think it was for the bread because French onion soup is supposed to have bread in, right? Ooh, croutons. I make my own homemade croutons for tomato soup. You just take bread and butter and you just saute it up a bit until it's nice and golden brown. And then there you go. Yeah, so let me get back to the ZZO story before I go on with other stories. You know what I'm saying? I feel a little bit satiated, which is very good, and I'm burping because I'm eating a lot. So anyways, let's hold on. Oh my goodness, I love French onion soup, don't you? The first time I had French onion soup was good. I remember me and my friend Kate, I'm not friends with her anymore, but we were obsessed with anything French. We loved French onion soup and French dip, and we would go to restaurants and we would get French onion and French dip. She was a really cool friend. I miss like having a cool fun friend like that. But she just had a baby and I just haven't heard from her since, so I don't know what she's up to. I need more friends. This summer when I was driving around I was all excited. And I'm like, I gotta do stuff, you know. I'm actually kind of free. Let me tell you something. I have nothing holding me back. I've been very depressed and felt like I feel like my life is just not exciting. But what's holding me back from leaving? I can go wherever I want. I don't have to stay here. I don't have kids. You know? Alright. Cheese. The croutons popped right up. Just the way I like it. Yeah, so they said we don't even have you on system, right? When they called me back, they said, oh, we found you, but you were just put in the system wrong. How can you mess up my last name? My last name is very simple. And it's easy to understand, so I don't know how somebody put my name in the system wrong. Like, what was my name then? Under, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's so weird. And they're like, yeah, we found you, but we don't have the certificates until next week, so whatever. So I was like, well, am I going to get a phone call when they are available, you know? Right? Because, like, come on, I won something. I should be entitled to get it, don't you think? I would really like to win a lot on Monday. Oh, question real quick. Do you remember Ed McMahon being the spokes guy at one time for Publishers Clearinghouse? And going to people's houses and handing them a big check? Well, guess what? He never was a spokesman for Publishers Clearinghouse, and he's never handed out a big check to anybody. But he did he did spoofs on him handing out big checks and stuff like that. And even the news. Here's the thing: Ed McMahon was part of America's some other publisher thing or whatever sweepstake for like called America's something weird. But that's so strange because everyone remembers him for Publishers Clearinghouse. Even I don't know. It's just weird. There's even a news thing, a segment, like a big news. First of all, journalists are gonna get things. My hair looks stupid. Journalists are gonna get things correct. They're not going. Their job is on the line, so they're not gonna mess something up. You know, they're gonna do their research on who a person is and what they did in their lives. They're not gonna mess it up. There's actually a video out there. There's actually a video out there. ABC News or some actual big news thing with credentials. I don't know. You know what I mean? And it says, talking about Ed McMahon, and they said, at one point he was a spokesman for Publishers Clearinghouse. What? No, that's wrong. He was never a spokesman for Publishers Clearinghouse. So this news people, they would put their, like, their, I can't think of the word, because I'm trying to eat too. You know, they would put their, integrity on the line, and Ed McMahon was never part of Publishers Clearinghouse. Go look it up. Seriously, there's stuff on it. Go look it up yourself. It's just weird. It's called the Mandela Effect, Publishers Clearinghouse. I'll talk about that more later. I talked about the ZZO. My dad could have sued a bunch of times, but he didn't. Oh yeah, jails suck. They take all your money. You know, I used to have to take drug and alcohol testing. I had to do that every week for over a year, like a year and a half. I thought it would never end, but it finally ended. And I'm sure I thought after it ended I would start to feel more hopeful about life, but honestly I haven't. I've been feeling very neutral about life. I guess because nothing exciting's going on. I don't know. It's a summer though. I should be happy and stop complaining. I know I complain a lot. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I didn't tell you the soup. It's almost done. Oops. Oh, shoot. And it just spilled on my... Sorry. When I showed you something, I hit something and it stopped recording. Okay. I'm done eating. I will finish telling the story. Let me have this last bite. Alright. Yeah. That was absolutely delicious. It really was. Sorry if I make boring, like, mukbang vids. Mukbangs. Like, for me, when I get hungry, I know it's hard for me to talk, and I have a lot of story times I want to say, but I really, I'm focusing on eating and all that, so. I know I was going to tell the story about the Big Bang Theory. I think I've been to Comic-Con in San Diego. I'd say 3 times. But I really do like going. Every time I go, it's exciting and it's fun and it just, you know, it's just cool. So I do want to go again. I don't know if I'm going this year. Probably not because I'm working at Walmart and I don't really have money to afford it right now. But I do want to say the last time I went, which was a couple years back. I'll tell you the story. Yeah, so we went, and I wanted to see. Oh yeah, so me and Moss, I went with Moss, and we got credentials and this and that. And we saw a really big line, and the people in the line must have been waiting for hours and hours on end. It was one of the big halls that show like the big shows. It was the Big Bang Theory actually, and so we saw these big lines, but we were like, we're not gonna wait in this line. So, and there was like people there, like, you know, volunteers. Like I was a volunteer at Comic-Con before, and I was an usher for some of the panels and stuff. And if you want to be a volunteer, you have to sign up months in advance, and then that means you get you get a free ticket badge for Comic-Con, and usually those badges cost money. You have to pay for it, but if you're a volunteer, you can just, you know, get a badge for it. I always get my badges for free though, because we also did a little movie for Trauma. We had a little part in it, and they often give us a badge too. You know, Trauma films and stuff like that. They actually went to Con Festival. That would have been really cool to go to. I think I would have. That's held in France, you know, and they filmed the show. They had a screening of the movie there, that Return to Nukem High Volume 2, and if you ever watch it, that's what I'm in. The style of the movie is really like just kind of gross, shall I say. Very pukey and sticky, and just like, I don't know, lots of like nudity and stuff like that. Like, it's like very B movie, like 80s horror B movie, you know, that kind of thing. But I have a part in it. I'm a news reporter, so if you want, get that movie and watch from my part. But anyways, about Comic-Con, I really like going, and I want to go. Like, I'd really love to go this year. Maybe I will. I don't know. I mean, even if you can't get it into, like, my friend Moss is like, well, if I go, I want to do the VIP type of thing. Like, of course, like, you want to get into the parties, like the Fox parties. I went to the Playboy party one year, the True Blood Playboy party, and yeah, you do want to go because that's where all the celebrities are, and it's just, who doesn't like to be around the celebrities? It's just fun, you know. I don't ever hassle or bother anybody, you know, I don't want to do that, but it is interesting going and saying hi or whatever, even just being in that atmosphere. I just like going to like parties like that, you know, because they're fun. So anyways, like I was saying, the Big Bang Theory, we just kind of walked right in, and we couldn't find a seat, so we saw a bunch of people standing right on the wall, you know, on the side of the wall. So we're like, well, let's just stand here. I don't know what this is all about. And they're like, oh, are you gonna ask a question? And we're like, oh no. Wait, okay. My friend Moss was like, no, but I was like, I'm going to. And then finally he asked a question, and okay, so here's the thing. You know, we could ask the panel of the Big Bang Theory a question. My question is on my YouTube channel somewhere too, if you want to dig back into it and you see it, you can see it. So the question I came up with is, and it's something that's always been on my mind too, because when I watch TV and movies and stuff like that, I always notice the takeout boxes. You know, they always eat out of Chinese takeout boxes, and I absolutely love those takeout boxes. I think they're adorable, and I just really think they're cute. And Big Bang Theory, I noticed they always eat out of the takeout box. Like, okay, for example, let me ask you a question. When you order Chinese food, do you just eat right out of the takeout box? Or if you're splitting with people or whatever, that's a lot of food. Chinese places give you a lot of food. So pretty much, like, what I do is I'll scoop some out into a plate, because I know I'm not going to eat the whole thing. I'm not going to eat straight out of the takeout box. I'm just not. And, like, who does that in real life? In movies, they do. And there's so many I actually wanted to make a YouTube video where I do a collaboration of everybody in every movie. I know it's copyright issues, but I don't care. Eating out the takeout box like that. So that was my question. And I said, I'm just wondering, how come you all eat out of takeout boxes all the time? And Sheldon actually answered my question, but I don't really quite remember what he said, because I was like, when I was asking the question, I heard an echo, and I'm like, that was very distracting, because I heard my voice, and then I heard my voice again. I'm like, oh, I hate the sound of my voice, and then I'm hearing my voice, like, so I was just like, like, you know, when you're talking on the phone and you keep hearing echo, it's just annoying, and to me, it's very irritating. And then Maz had a question, and Maz comes up like he's so funny and everything, and everyone is expecting, and that's the way Maz is. People expect him to be funny and witty, but really he's not, because everybody kind of expected him to be like asking a real funny question, but really Maz asked a really boring question. I don't remember what it was, but later Maz said he was going to ask them if Sheldon, if he ever says coitus in real life. He should have asked that question, because that one was more funny. But he didn't ask that question. So anyways, after we got done asking the question, the people that asked, we go all the way to the other side of the wall, and there's like this little thing there, and they came up to us and like, oh, just fill this out. This is for a contest. You could win a trip to space and $30,000. And I'm like, say what? You know, I'm just like, oh, my neighbor's out there. I'm probably just, but whatever. I was like, what? Oh my gosh, and I was like so excited. I'm like, I could win like $30,000 and a trip to space? Like, who? What? Kidding me? Ah! And I was like so excited about that. And I was like, I need somebody to talk to about it. You know what I mean? And like, so anyways, then Moss, I see how he asked his question, and then he came over. But he didn't come to me, right? Like, and I saw them, they said to him too, they're like, you could win a contest in this, and he just kind of like, he glanced at it, and he looked like, and he looked back at the panel, like, I guess he really was interested in the rest of the panel, like, okay, I'm gonna wait until this person stops coughing, hold on. I don't care if he's out there, like, that's where I want to move to, like, sometimes I like to sit outside in the morning and enjoy the weather outside and just like reflect. I don't feel like always talking or nothing like that. So it's just annoying as fuck. Sorry. But anyways, yeah. So I was like really excited because, you know, we just asked, first of all, my adrenaline was still pumping from the nerves of asking the Big Bang Theory, you know, and then one of the guys from Mythbusters was like the MC, you know, and like all these people, like in front of all these people, like asking this question. So my adrenaline was like up. And then on top of it, they say, you know, we could have a chance to win a trip to space and $30,000, like $30,000, like I've never had that much amount of money at one point in my life. Like, I mean, I've had that much money, but never just on me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so like that's exciting to me. And this is my Walmart vest, by the way. See, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I was very excited about that. And hi, Marvel. And I really wanted to share my excitement. So when I saw that Moss kind of just like to the contest, like he was more interested in hearing the rest of the panel and laughing like all weird, like okay, it's funny, but what's more important, trying to win $30,000 and the trip to space? Or so I was like, I thought he would come up to me and be like, hey, how'd you like that, you know, like a normal person would, or a normal friend, you know, like, I can't believe he just asked a question. No, he doesn't. He just goes stops till he looks at the contest, like for example, they hand him this, and we're gonna trip to space, and he just kind of like puts it off so he could finish watching the rest and like nodding. I don't want my chin to show, so I'm like, really, so, and he keep nodding and like laughing at them, and I'm just like, so I went up to him. I was like, Moss, isn't that cool? Like, so by me moving to him made me lose a spot that it could have been the winning spot. Because let me tell you something, I really feel like as if I didn't do that and I would have had my spot in line, because everybody lined up and then we all went on stage. And my spot, by me moving, it changed things, you know, and it changed the sequence, and where I could have been, I think, you know, I just, something happened. But the way they handed, like, there was the front row and the back row, but the way the person handed out the basket of, like, these entrees that we could, entries that we could have won. They didn't hand out like sequentially, like the first person next to each other. They handed it out weird, like front row, back row, front row, back row. No, they handed it out there, and then they started doing front row, back row, and that was just strange to me. You know what I'm saying? But like, I was like so upset because, oh my god, I was like so upset because I really, you know, had opportunity to win. Yeah, I could have won like that trip to space and that money, so I didn't, but it's quite okay. It really is. And I'm going to do this in 2 parts. I'm not going to have this at the end of my, I'm not going to have this at the end of my Panera bread. I'm just going to have it on its own. But that takeout box from Panera bread made me think about that. But, you know, I also, that Comic-Con too, I went and did a contest where the booth next to the Trauma booth, you know, Toxic Avenger and all that, the booth next to that, like I said, I was in that movie, you know, I signed up for a contest, and apparently they were trying to call me, but my phone was dying, and I won that contest too, and I won, I don't know what it was exactly, but I think, yeah, I never called them back in time to get my prize, and I'm so upset about that because I could have won twice. I could have won $38,000 and a really cool Comic-Con package. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I think it's kind of easy to win if you actually say, I'm gonna win. You know, I'm gonna win. It's gonna happen, and you go and do it where you're in the room with like the winners, like something like a Publishers Clearinghouse, like I was saying about Ed McMahon or whatever. That Ed McMahon was never part of Publishers Clearinghouse. Anyways, actually, I think I'm gonna keep this as 2 long videos. I just feel like the whole mukbang eating part was kind of boring and like, but anyways, like I don't know. I'm just trying to tell some stories. I hope I can go to Comic-Con. I really would love to go. All right. Thanks for listening. I think that's all I wanted to say. Yeah. Maybe I'll say more if I forget. I don't know. Okay. Oh, and I did volunteer, but like I said, and nah, I don't know what else to say. Bye.